Alert meteorologist Caleb Saylor here. We've issued first alert weather days for Saturday and Sunday this weekend because of travel impacts from the incoming winter weather. We're talking about snow, we're talking about some rain, we're talking about some icy conditions at times for everybody across 21 country throughout the weekend. It's not going to be constant, it's not going to be nonstop. There will be dry times this weekend, I want to assure you of that, but there's also going to be some messy periods as well. So let's take a little bit of a closer look at the timeline of events. Those snow showers start to move in from west to east tonight after about 10 p.m. Throughout the morning, we're expecting some minor impacts. So Saturday morning, we'll see some messy conditions on the roads, but that snow will start to transition to a little bit of rain-snow mix and possibly some freezing rain on Saturday morning. As we go throughout the late morning into the afternoon, we'll see that icy mix turn into some rain showers. And then in the afternoon, a couple of hours of dry time before that moisture then returns on Saturday late afternoon into the evening. And then as we get to late Saturday night into Sunday morning, and really we're talking early on Sunday morning, 5, 6 a.m., that mixed precipitation is going to transition back to all snow. And then on Sunday afternoon, we're going to have to deal with some lake effect snow showers. Here's what that looks like on Future Track. Snow arriving in Huntington, Columbia City, Warsaw by about 10 p.m. tonight. In Fort Wayne, a little bit closer to midnight, 3 a.m. or so. We're already starting to see some of that mixed precipitation push into Grant County, a little bit closer to Muncie, so just to the south of 21 country. 5, 6 a.m., that freezing line is now a little bit closer to Fort Wayne, so Wabash, Huntington, Bluffton, down into Decatur, Bern, you might be experiencing some rain, some freezing rain, and maybe a few snowflakes very early Saturday morning, 5 a.m. or so. And then we'll see mostly rain during the late morning, although it'll be fairly hit and miss. And then, like I said, a couple of hours of dry time in the afternoon on Saturday before we see that moisture return late Saturday into early Sunday morning. You're going to notice that that dividing line between snow, possibly some sleet and freezing rain, and rain showers starts to shift a little bit further south late Saturday night into Sunday. And yes, there is a concern for freezing rain early on Sunday morning, but we fairly quickly transition to all snow at around 5, 6 a.m. on Sunday morning with just those lake effect snow showers on Sunday afternoon. So travel for Saturday is not going to be perfect, but it's going to be okay. There's going to be a few slick spots across the area, but overall it won't be too bad. So that's why I have both the green light and the yellow light, just to indicate, yeah, it's going to be a little bit dicey in some spots, but overall not too bad. It's certainly roads are not going to be impassable. And that's the same case on Sunday too. You'll be able to get to where you need to be, but there's more likely to be more slick spots on Sunday. So throughout the area this weekend, just use some caution as you're getting out on the roads because there's likely to be some slick spots, even though road crews have been out today pre-treating roads with brine, laying salt down where necessary. So hopefully those mitigation efforts help by the time we get to these impactful periods on Saturday morning and Sunday morning. Once again, the snow totals possible across the area over the next 3 days. When we break it down by time period, Friday night into Saturday morning, about a half an inch to possibly an inch and a half of snow is possible. And then we fast forward to Saturday night into Sunday morning, 1 to 3 inches of snow is possible area-wide. Right now, it looks like snow totals are going to be higher the further north you go. So Angola, LaGrange, Fremont, Orland, you're likely to experience snowfall about maybe 2 to 4 inches by the time Sunday morning rolls around, then possibly an additional half an inch area wide to possibly 2 inches of snow Sunday morning into Monday morning. But I want to emphasize that 6.5 inches of snow, if some of you are quick at the math, is probably not what you're going to experience on Monday morning because we'll have those warm temperatures above freezing for a couple of hours on Saturday afternoon. That's going to help with melting, as well as some rain showers on Saturday as well, and that's going to eat into those snow totals. So snow depth, so snowfall total, is anywhere in between about 2 to 5 inches with some isolated higher amounts possible by the time we're all said and done with the snow on Sunday night into Monday morning. And then, like I said, we've got those bitterly cold wind chills coming in after that. Monday is going to feel cold, but we're not really going to get into that dangerous range. Wind chills are likely to stay under the frostbite threshold of 30 minutes. So anywhere between about 18 below zero and 20 below zero is when frostbite can set in about 30 minutes. And that's our threshold for first alert weather days. So that's why we have not issued first alert weather days for Monday or Tuesday of next week, because we just don't believe that the wind chill is going to get that low either of those mornings. Will it be cold? Yes. Will it feel cold? Absolutely. But right now, we believe wind chills are mostly going to range anywhere between 5 to maybe 15 below zero at the coldest. So we do have some cold weather coming. I don't want to mislead you about that, but right now, a lot of people probably won't be spending long periods of time outside. So that's why we're not issuing first alert weather days for Monday or Tuesday of next week, even though it is going to be cold.